How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Gameplay and Such, and in today's episode we're playing Honkai Star Rail. For some reason I find this title to be very hard to pronounce. Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail. I always say something like Honkai Star Rail. It's like, ah shit, I fucking mispronounced it. I made a gameplay and such a while back out of a game called Genshin Impact. I made it when the game was relatively new too, so maybe nowadays the game's completely different. Oh my god, why did these games have to be so fucking loud in my ears? And I made a gameplay and such about half a year ago out of a game called Zenless Zone Zero. A friend of mine kept playing that game on his phone while we were at work, and it looked really awesome, so I checked out the console version, played it for a little bit, and yeah, it is pretty cool, but I don't no longer play it. It just ain't something meant for me, you know? What is fucking downloading, for fuck's sake? This game weighs about 100 gigabytes, was downloading the entire fucking night. It had to download a fucking update on top of that, and now it's downloading resources? What the fuck is wrong with this game? I've been meaning to record this gameplay and such for many times now. The first time I did it, the game asked for an update that was like 80 gigabytes on top of the already 100 gigabytes that I've fucking wasted of my resource space for this fucking game. And yeah, it's part of the Hoyoverse, you know, from the Chinese developers that made Genshin Impact and Zenless Zone Zero. I think this game came out after Genshin Impact, but before Zenless Zone Zero, so it's the one that I forgot to record, I guess, or I just simply avoided recording it. What the fuck am I meant to do? Sit here and watch this fucking percentage go up? I'll be back when this fucking downloads. You know what? At least this download is very stable and it's like keep downloading and it's not freezing or anything. Look at these megabytes like on the bottom. Look how fast they're going. 3 megabytes per second, around that. It's dropping. It's dropping because I have some YouTube turned on. Should I watch it on internet data and not Wi-Fi? I don't know. Will that change anything? Maybe. Either way, we're almost done. I just checked my phone for a while. Sat here exactly as I do now, on the couch. You think if I'm sitting in some epic fucking gamer chair that's overpriced fucking pile of garbage? No, I'm just sitting on the couch. Way better way to play video games than a fucking shitty ass gaming chair. Anyway, was this game finally turned on and I'll finally get to see what it is? Yesterday I made a gameplay and such out of another game that weighs quite a lot, called Black Desert. And that game severely disappointed me. It just looked like a completely fucking generic Final Fantasy 15 wannabe. Here we have some kind of a train going through the sky with a revolver chamber in the middle of it. Is it a bullet train? Get it? So, Genshin Impact has that like fantasy vibe. I remember when the game came out, people compared it to some kind of a Chinese knockoff of Breath of the Wild. Then Zenless Zone Zero came out and it was kind of like a cyberpunk Persona game. So what is this game like? Lots of violin and very nice music though. Like, I was listening to that fucking music while the game was downloading and shit. Yeah, but I bet this game will be fun. I bet this game will play really well. And a friend of mine said that he has a friend who spent like thousands of fucking dollars at this point on Genshin Impact. Where do people even have that kind of money? Jesus Christ, if I spent thousands of dollars now, I would have gotten broke.
Seems I came at a bad time.
No.
You ever like listen to stories about how some guy bought a girl a car and it was just like some Twitch streamer and like the girl was a Twitch streamer or whatever, or some OnlyFans girl, and he just wanted to impress her and got her a car. It makes me wonder, like, what do people even... Like, for such a fucking loser to buy your girl that doesn't give a shit about you a fucking car, you're also quite a winner to be able to just kind of fucking pull a car out of fucking nowhere like that, unless they go into debt just for their girl. In that case, I wish such admirable dedication would be put somewhere else, because as much as I want to make fun of these simps, like, I can't help but also notice just how fucking, like, dedicated they seem to be. Jesus.
Elio always tells the exact
Kafka.
future. So what's with the
You know what
explosion
Kafka
just
means?
now? Was that also
A small
part of his
coffee
script?
cup. Not a cup. A small coffee. So her name's Small Coffee. I like that. And what else? Yeah, I don't know. So Zenless Zone Zero was fucking awesome. It opened up really fucking cool. And it played really fucking cool. I had a little bit of a problem with how the game is structured, where how you access missions and stuff like that. Where you basically have a hub in which you access this weird computer, you have to do a mini game, and then you can do missions. And I was a bit disappointed. I was hoping that the game would be more like Persona, where you get to explore a world and then go from mission to mission, like that. And apparently they fucking tweaked the game around, and now it's completely different than back when I recorded the game. So that's interesting. Same with Genshin Impact. I played that game when the game was new, and I was like, oh, I wonder what this game is. It's from some Chinese developer no one ever heard about. Now it's like a fucking juggernaut of a franchise or of a development studio, because all three of their games seem to be huge hits. And they also...
59 system time. The pulses from the explosion cause a massive breakdown from the master control system.
They definitely hire really nice English voice actors. I really always like the voice acting in these games. And yeah, the visual-wise, they have very simple graphics, probably very, not taxing on systems, so you can play these games on a shitty computer if you want to, because the graphics are very simple. But they're really nice looking too. Animations are always really nice. And like, for as much as these games, you can just sink a fuck ton of money, like I mentioned that story from earlier about a friend of mine's friend. You can't really fault these games for, I don't know, being garbage too. They're really pretty good. I was even thinking, like, after I made that gameplay and such of Genshin Impact, I actually played Genshin Impact for a little bit, until I ran into some kind of a wall where, like, enemies were much tougher than me, and if I wanted to have a chance against them, I would have to go back to, like, previous location and grind. And I was like, yeah, as soon as you introduce grinding, I'm not into that. I hate fucking grinding.
You did that.
I have so many games I want to play. I'm not gonna fucking waste hours of doing the same repetitive task in one specific game just to, advance a little bit further, and then I'm gonna run into another wall, and I'm gonna have to do the same thing that I was just doing, and the process repeats. Oh, but I bet the game has some fucking, alternatives. Like maybe XP buff that I can spend money on or some shit.
The Antimatter Legion did it.
I'm not blaming this game for it, but I am blaming Genshin Impact for it. But again, that was back when the game came out. Maybe they tweaked it, maybe they reworked it and shit. And also the Hoyoverse games are known for the fact that they have a fuck ton of characters you can play as, I guess. But if you want more characters, you have to pay, and then you have a chance of randomly getting a character. You cannot pay for a specific character. You kind of pay for a random chance at getting whatever character.
Alright. So do we need to fight the Legion?
Now let's make friends
I
with
don't
them.
know. Elio didn't say anything about it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but like, if you ask a question, do we need to make friends with them? Like, why not?
Got it.
Let's make friends
So
with them.
from now on, I'll be in charge of this operation.
Like, engaging in combat doesn't need to be a necessity, but why not engage in friendship as a necessity, right? That would be such a wonderful thing.
Copy. Can you let me have some fun
The world
this
would have
time?
been such a
Our
nice
last
place.
few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry,
Also, I don't
I'm
really like
afraid
this
there is not
screen.
much I can
It's
do
like a
for
wolf
you.
logo with some
Our task this time is just to place the
unreadable
target
text
properly.
underneath and some blue and pink pixels.
But if you want to go look for some fun yourself, I won't stop you. I mean, after all.
Also, why is the AI voice still presented as if it's a mystery? Couldn't you just tell me? Like, I really don't give a shit about the mystery either,
After
so...
all, Elio didn't put it in the script.
I mean, these character designs are fucking awesome. Okay, I was not expecting my character to pull out Mac 10s. Oh, it's a JRPG! Oh, I fucking love this. Look how nice this game looks. This basic attack on selected enemy.
This won't take long.
I got a sword and 2 fucking Mac 10s. Listen, I don't make Let's Plays out of JRPGs on my channel. Not because I don't want to or I hate JRPGs. It's just I simply happen to never make a Let's Play out of a JRPG just yet. But it used to be the case on my channel that I wouldn't play much racing games, and I don't hate racing games or anything. I love some racing games. Some, not all of them or anything like that. There are a lot of racing games I really fucking like. And JRPGs, the same case. There are a lot of JRPGs I absolutely adore. No, that was a different video I was talking about. But I did beat in Persona 5 and all that. And this, like, just this fucking menu looks very nice. We have the order of characters over there. Above we have some info about them. There's some menu icons. A little bit of a tutorial on how the fucking buttons work. I don't know what the white and the red bar above the enemies mean. The red one's probably health, but like, what is the white one? Some kind of a stamina thing, like if I manage to drain that, then I can pull off some special abilities. Kind of like in Final Fantasy VII. Papers covered in math fly scatters? Papers covered in math? More like meth. Seems like this game is using some mumbo-jumbo made-up language that probably doesn't fucking mean jack shit. But, yeah, I like this game so far. Oh, I can use sprint. I like my character design. She is a bit on a fucking, like, okay, her design is nice. But it's one of those, like, Japanese designs where it's almost like she's made specifically for cute girls to cosplay her, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I've seen girls cosplay her, actually.
Who's this? Herta?
Her name is Small Coffee, I like that.
Yeah.
I like her not giving a fuck too much attitude.
She looks so young. She was already famous in the last Amber era, no? She has to be at least 100 years old.
So there's clearly some lore. I guess people live up to 100 years in this universe and manage to look young. There's some Amber era, I don't fucking know. I don't give a shit, you know, about this game's lore and backstory, but I do like how they talk about it all nonchalantly, like I'm supposed to know what it is. Clearly, like, I mean, the characters in the game know what it is, so I don't. That's a me problem.
Yeah, I seem to recall that over half of the Genius Society's 80-odd members had a normal death. Wasn't there someone who lived for a dozen days or so? What was their name?
That's pretty normal. Aren't the immortal bosses in games always waiting for the protagonist to come kill them? Immortality is not always a good thing.
Oh, what an alliance joke.
What are you fucking talking about? Also, she said that this girl looks young, so is she implying that she's like an older character? She looks, I don't fucking know. It's hard to judge anime characters' fucking ages. She does have nice tits though, I'll give her that. You don't need any... Wait, what does it say? You don't need space station terminal?
When did the Antimatter Legion become so weak?
I could only attract
This game opens up really awesome, and like Genshin Impact opened up really nice. Same with Zenless Zone Zero, but like I bet these games will introduce that eventual wall you run into.
A Doomsday Beast is also here.
Now, Zenless Zone Zero was more like I said, Genshin Impact was kind of like a rip-off of Breath of the Wild when it came out, or at least that's what people said. Zenless Zone Zero was more like a hack and slash. Well, this game is a... What was she doing? What the hell? Stop doing that, you're scaring me. Well, this game is a JRPG, and I love it. Can I interact with this? What's up with the eye? Oh! I didn't know I can distract objects. Try breaking objects lying in corners or along the path. You may find something useful. So I got a little interaction thing. I can fuck shit up with my sword. I can do this. Missions. Aha, there's a collab event with Fate Stay Night. What the fuck? I don't know what that is. It looks kind of like Dante in the back. That guy in the back looks kind of like Dante. I don't think that's Dante, but that would have been cool. Honkai Star Rail featuring Dante from a Devil May Cry. The game that is featuring Dante from Devil May Cry is Shin Megami Tensei 3. And that's another interesting fucking game. It's like Persona is a spin-off of the Shin Megami Tensei series, so I don't know how to say. What would be the inverse of being a spin-off? Being the mainline series to the Persona series? I don't know. Kind of weird. Like the first Persona game was called Shin Megami Tensei Persona. The enemies now within the character's attack range. Attack selected characters to trigger combat. Weakness. Shown me weakness.
May as well kill them all.
All character poses a powerful ultimate which can be used when their energy is full. How do I trigger the ultimate? My energy ain't full though. Okay. Now I'm a little bit more of a freedom to actually do whatever I want. Wish I could like... Oh, there we go. Ability deals minor quantum damage to a single target. Don't care about its lore. What is quantum damage? Locks onto a random unit on your team, making them a target for incoming attack from all of their enemies. Deals quantum damage to a single target. Is quantum damage just like, I don't know, magic damage? Oh, look at that. I'll deal like damage to all three of these guys. See? Elemental strategy. I love this so much. See what I meant? Like earlier, I was kind of being critical of this game. Kind of shitting on it and stuff. Mainly because of how much fucking space this game requires. But fucking shit, I'm playing it and I'm having... This is fucking awesome so far.
That breathing sensation. Remember it.
Can't use my fucking thing anymore. How do I know when I can use this or when I cannot use this? And now I'm at full energy.
Never last.
And I guess I'm gonna unfucking load with Mac 10s. Bro, this is fucking ridiculous.
Time to say bye.
Yep, she's doing that thing. Where she spins around with two machine guns. I like this character, she's awesome.
Cleaning up other people's mess is in my job description. You know, Kafka?
Small coffee. Is that my AI girlfriend?
Yeah. Where did you send it, Silverwolf?
That's her name, Silver Wolf. It's Sniper
Some
Wolf.
random coordinates, not important.
She
You call that
teleports
where the
enemies away.
Voyager ended up?
Couldn't she just do it to all enemies,
course
if
not.
that's the case?
I'm just amazed at this fancy technique of yours, as usual.
That's my daughter.
Just a little trick of tampering with the data of reality. I wouldn't call it fancy.
I do love my glasses on top of my head that do not match how wide my eyes are. So if I were to put them on, they wouldn't even fucking cover my eyes.
What were you looking at so intently just now? Let me see.
Herta's Toys, a catalog featuring the space station's
Her
collection of
glasses would
rare
cover up her
items.
eyes.
They've got a lot of interesting
Wait, is there a reason
gadgets.
both of us have glasses?
Like what?
Am I looking too deep into these character designs? For example, how she has one singular fishnet sock?
There's this gun. It can
Why?
make
Why
any
does she
creature
have that?
within
Oh, I
its
don't know. I
class
bet
as a
there's
score
some
from
deep
0
lore
to
explaining
100.
that. She's the daughter of a fisherman. Reminds her of her
Sound
home.
very interesting.
Yeah, sounds like a fucking boring load of
Aren't
bullshit.
you curious about how much you would score? I kind of want to know mine.
I don't want to know who I'll score.
Fine. I guess we can swing by and play with it if it's not too far. What's our destination?
What is the story here, by the way? Like, we're on a fucking train. No, wait. We're on a space station? There was a train at the
Go
beginning,
down the
and
corridor behind
that's
the
kinda
door
gone.
on the left.
But we're on a space station now.
Stored.
Yeah, what I also appreciate, at least the game opened up really quickly and I'm like doing combat
That's
and
where the Stellaron is.
we're having conversations, we're meeting characters. Cancer of all words? Wait, why is there like a tiny subtitle above the subtitles?
That's
It's a
where we can
subtitle.
find out where the Stellaron is.
Stellaron, and they give a little notification that it's the cancer of all worlds. So Stellaron is some kind of a disease? I don't know, fucking know, man. She joined my team temporarily. I can play as her now if I want to. That's cool. I always love playing as tiny little girls in my video games. Cause I'm a sick fuck. How many games are there anyway where you can play as a little girl? They are missing out on some kind of I was gonna say demographic of little girls that want to play games. But I think if you had games where you play as little girls, it would have appealed to a completely different demographic instead. A pedographic, if you will. You can savor the... Welcome to Hera Space Station. Here you can savor the bounty of the ocean of knowledge. Please also beware of the risk of drowning.
This hint is useless.
Who knows what's in the brains of those following the erudition?
I wish the both characters would appear at once, like together. I like her a lot. She's awesome. I don't know about her just yet. She does look awesome. They all look awesome. I bet every character... Like, I can't help but, like, at least respect these games. Like, I may not super like them or anything like that, but... Oh, basic treasure chest! Nice. Did I, like, unlock some... Yeah, I know what a treasure is. Did I unlock some items? Can I change my loadout?
The central area of the space station is up ahead. There will be lots of Legion Void Rangers there.
Persona 5 had that
Okay.
thing where you could sneak up to enemies. And then if you snuck up to enemies and then attacked them, you would get like an advantage where you would perform the first attack. But if they attacked you, then they would have the right to perform the
That
first attack.
breathing sensation. Remember it.
Characters and enemies act in sequence from the... Yeah, I know, I noticed that. Ultimates are not affected by the action order and can be used in any turn. It's like an additional thing. Press the target to view details. Oops,
Can you let
that's
me
not what I
have some
meant.
fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Break. Don't know what that means. I wonder if I can like block attacks. She appears to have a Minecraft sword next to her hand. Can you see that? L2 and hold to enter the ultimate selection state. You can at full energy activate the ultimate skills. Zenless Zone 0 had some kind of ultimates too. After an ultimate becomes available, it can be used immediately.
This combat needs optimizing.
Use Silver Wolf's ultimate to defeat enemies.
At this speed, too slow.
She's an epic gamer. She literally had a Minecraft sword on her arm while she was using a sword. I didn't get to see everything she does, but you know what? I feel like every character has a basic attack, a square attack, and a triangle attack, and then the special attack. Is that all? Like, do we not have multiple different, like, you know, magic or whatever based attacks to choose from? Could that be the gimmick? Like, instead of giving characters new attacks, you just simply have so many characters in the game that each one of them has a different attack. So you make up a team of
Someone or something
whatever characters you want.
ahead.
You know, I used to play this, like, I guess turn-based JRPG, but it was like a mobile game and it was a Star Wars game. I forgot what it was called. Star Wars Legacy or some shit. I don't remember. But it was also like a gacha game.
Looks like we're the ones getting ambushed.
Except I didn't play it much because when the game became like
They're the ones getting besieged.
I just really hate when games become tedious to get through, where all this fun just kind of disappears, and the game just becomes a slog, and it's like it becomes really repetitive, and it's just like I really don't want to play these games anymore. I kind of maybe back in the day I would have pushed myself and played those games over and over, but nowadays I got so many fucking games that as soon as one becomes boring and I'm like, I no longer really want to play it or give a shit to see it to the end. I just don't bother. Also, I got this drink here, B-Power tropical flavor. I'm recording this video right after I got to the end of Borderlands 2 in my Borderlands the Handsome Collection Let's Play. Skill points in combat is a combat resource. It's shared by the whole team. Oh, so that's the thing. Like, if I wanna make this character perform a special skill, how do I know all skill points have been used? So now my character cannot use skills anymore. Skills cannot be used when insufficient skill points are present. Use basic attack to recover team skill points. Nice. I love the element of strategy in this game. It's like just enough, but not too much. I wish I could like do something to like guard maybe. There doesn't seem to be a guard function or something like, I think Persona 5 had it, like where an enemy was about to attack me, I could press a button. No wait, that was Yakuza. Yeah, Yakuza is the best JRPG series ever. In Yakuza 8 especially, like right before an enemy attacked, if you pressed a button, you could guard, and then you could take a little bit less damage if you guarded. And you know what's fucking awesome? Yakuza 8, especially 8, is a JRPG, meaning that, you know, everybody takes turns, but it's such a fucking involving JRPG. Like, you're constantly looking around, you're walking around the battlefield, by the way. You're not standing on one side while the enemies stand on the other side. You're constantly walking around. You can interact with the environment, knock enemies into each other, team attack with other players by walking up to them. You can do so fucking much. It's like the best JRPG ever, I swear to God.
You took the bait just like that.
What about cap? No, that's a normal attack, is it? X on the bottom of the screen, it says that X is some kind of a casting attack.
May as well kill them all.
So yeah, I got enough skills for that. But I also have... Oh, I already used it. I meant to back away.
You took the bait just like that.
Stand still.
Ooh, nice. It seems like Square Enix do the same thing.
Not a single soul here. Impressive evacuation work. Did Herta organize it herself?
Also, I got a feeling that after this, you know, lengthy tutorial that we're in, basically, the game's gonna do something where, like, oh, now you're gonna play as this generic character, and, like, these two will become NPCs, and we won't get to play as them anymore. And if you want to get these to play as them, you probably have to spend money and, you know, like, crank some kind of a fucking virtual gacha machine for a little ball to pop out, and inside you may find little coffee.
It doesn't ring a bell. Oh, right.
I can't get enough of these stupid fucking glasses she has. They look like Eggman's glasses.
Since she really isn't here.
Not to mention it's basically a hair accessory. Like, she can't fucking use these ass glasses.
Elio's script doesn't
Can't get enough of
include
it.
any info about the location
So
of the
stupid looking.
Sauron, which means in the future he foresees...
Also, not often on this channel do I play Japanese-looking anime games. I should have said anime-looking Japanese games. This is a Chinese game, by the way, not a Japanese game. But I don't play a lot of anime-looking games. And again, it's not because I don't like them. I know a lot of people who, like, if they looked at this game, they would have immediately turned them off. They would be like, I don't want anything to do with this. They just, like, refuse to have anything to do with these kind of visuals. And it's so fucking stupid. Like, why would you limit yourself and, you know, not be able to experience something just because you don't like the girl having big eyes?
We would find the Stellaron.
What about her big tits? You like that, probably, but why not the big fucking colorful eyes? Like, seriously? Come on. Look, listen, I like playing gritty, realistic shooters every now and then, but every now and then I also like to play an anime-looking game with a bunch of cute girls in it.
Extraordinary objects. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one that can make it happen.
And yeah, so like, I'm not saying in the future I won't make Let's Plays out of Persona. I do have Persona on the list of Let's Plays to do. It's just that I don't know when I'm gonna get around to doing that.
Hiding something extraordinary with something extraordinary. This is pretty Herta. I assume you know what to do. I mean, you've read the catalog for quite a while.
I've got all the clues we need.
I like the voice acting. The story is somewhat intriguing so far, even though I wish the game at least had some kind of like a Star Wars type opening where they would, I don't know, maybe at least in text explain to me what the fuck's happening and what is the space station we're on, who are we playing as.
Help me investigate the terminal in this room.
I don't even know what
Our
these
item
characters are
might be
doing. Like,
inside.
what are they looking for?
Okay, the stage is yours.
But yeah, I want to get to that like point where this tutorial ends and the game truly reveals itself, and then we get to play as that generic character.
Can't see the memory storage for this terminal.
This is the monitoring room. They must
But I also don't really want to sit here for fucking ages recording this fucking game. You know what, this game is really awesome. I actually might upload this video like sooner rather than later. I don't know what my most recent, I think the most, the next gameplay and such I was gonna upload was Tainted Grail. That's like a Skyrim looking game, except it's like really dark. It looks awesome, and it's definitely the next game. But maybe the next one will be this.
But not the
Oh, she's not moving her mouth while she speaks. I do like the very simple lighting. It kind of looks funny on her face, how half of her face is slightly darker than the other one. And she becomes see-through when the camera is too close. And it's got these like funny, like square pattern if you look closely. Also, yeah, I know that I'm looking at her from a weird angle, but I'm looking at the transparency texture, not the fucking, not her tits. Even though I guess I was looking at her tits, but whatever.
Make
How
your
can
way
you
over
not?
here then. There's
How
no
do I-
point in trying to search like this.
Can I heal myself a bit? Navigation. It's a map. There's a second link to this place. Can I not move the... Oh, I can. I feel like I couldn't do that before. Okay. What else? Phone. I can just go on my phone. Okay. Tutorial missions. Oh, I can report bugs. That's cool. A nameless. Equidium level 0. Bookshell, official communication. So there's like a menu for just, you know, interacting with all these social aspects of the game. I just triggered their website. This triggers their website. I can take photos too. Oh, Jesus. How about no? I don't feel like taking photos, thank you. Sup, Wolfie.
So, got a master plan? I'm all ears.
Sniper Wolf.
It's a matter of
Hacker
hacking the
wolf.
surveillance system directly.
Aha, I see. Herta's collections aren't in the system, so anything unaffected should be our target.
Simple, crude, but effective. Look, found it.
Also, yeah, I guess the dialogue doesn't fucking forward if I don't do it myself. That's what led to these awkward pauses. my
this?
lack of attention.
Item number
It's a
211,
monitor.
Line spot. A simple light deflecting field. It allows an object in its field to pass unnoticed.
She feels like the type
but
of
if a
character that
different
if I
item
made
ceases
that
to
kind
be
of a joke
obvious,
next to her,
the
she would like
object gets
punch me in the
revealed.
face or something.
So, Herta hides her collection with something as
For
simple
making
as
an
this?
ironic fucking joke.
The simplest method is the hardest to spot. Isn't that our motto?
Is it? I don't fucking know. Maybe the game is throwing a little bit too many of these, like, isn't this right? And like, I don't know, the game haven't established what's right and what's wrong and also what's happening right now. Are we like in a virtual reality now? Yeah, I'm serious, what is happening? I'm lit up blue.
Strange thing number 2.
Number
The
2?
data
Yeah, once
suggests
again, I
it's just
forgot
an
to.
ordinary hologram, but it has an added layer.
It's what's it called? Swiss mirror?
Let's take a look. Don't worry.
No, it's
This
Venice
place
mirror.
won't be our
What is it
grave.
called? I don't fucking know. Seems to be seats on the other side. Or whatever these are. See, these things on the bottom here? Let's go into the mirror dimension.
Interesting. She's a member of the Genius Society, alright.
The
Genius
Star Rail
Society,
is ahead.
what the fuck
Let's
even?
hurry.
That doesn't sound like it's a good thing.
It has its own security system. I guess even for her to stell around
If
is
someone
no
takes
ordinary
pride
woman.
in being some sort of a society member, and it's like
Can
a
you get it?
type of society that nobody just has simple access to, you know,
Of course.
then
Even the genius Herta
it
can't
just
compete
simply
with me
can
when it
never
comes
be a
to
good thing,
hacking.
right?
Good.
Secret
Then
societies,
also
are they ever a good
the
thing?
Preparation of the receptacle.
Is there ever a secret society that just wants to make the world a better place and make everybody live in peace together in harmony? No. And if they do say that,
Your decision.
then it's probably at the expense of at least one group of people. There we
Leo
go,
said
there's
this
our
decision will
generic
bring about
protagonist.
Lots of changes.
He also said, it must be you who makes it.
I like the idea that I'm gonna choose a character while the other is gonna be damned for an eternal damnation inside of the virtual reality. I'm gonna play as a cute girl. That's what I've been doing this entire time. I don't want to be a guy.
Wanna
Fuck
give
that
her a new
shit.
name?
I do like her. Actually, I do like her design. She's pretty cute. Her name will be OrosZ. I gotta scan my fingers on the touchpad of the PlayStation controller.
There we go.
So I guess these two were on a mission to rescue my actual playable character, and now she joins the
How
team.
much does she remember?
Probably nothing, so she can be a blank slate for me to play as. This would have been hot if I played as the guy, right? I would have been like, oh shit, I wish she did that to me. Wow.
Oh,
It's little coffee.
great. So you remember me.
I do remember your stupid fucking glasses. Hard to forget. Oh, I don't remember Sniper Wolf. She's
Listen,
jealous.
you are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here, or what you're going to do next. You think I look familiar, but you're not sure if you should trust me. None of that matters.
And what, by saying that I
All
shouldn't
you
trust
need
you,
to
I can
know
trust
is
you
that
because you're
I'm
being
leaving,
strangely honest with
and
me?
You will be left all alone
Is
on
this some
this
kind of
space station.
reversal psychology
From
shit?
now on, you needn't think about your past or doubt yourself. Listen, in the near future, you will encounter all kinds of perils and hardships, but
Are you
you'll
speaking
also
about
have
my
really
real life or the
wonderful
game?
experiences. You'll meet companions who will treat you like family and
Oh, that's nice.
embark on surreal adventures with them. At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve. This is your future that Elio has foreseen. Do you like it?
Elio. There was a Pixar movie recently that came out called Elio. and it severely underperformed, and it's like I can't see why when they didn't even advertise the fucking thing.
Lovely.
You would be surprised just how important advertisement is in the world of movies. Because in the world of video games, I feel like it's not as important. I mean, I haven't seen a single ad for Honkai Star Rail, yet the game is still performing really good. I bet in China it's on every fucking street corner. In fact, I think I've seen advertisement for this game when I was in Japan half a year ago. Oh, she has a butterfly pin on her jacket. That's cute. She's got so many cool little design things. I would just get rid of these stupid fucking glasses. I think it would actually make her look better.
Remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know.
But just being free is enough of an advertisement for this game. You know, like if I had to pay for this game, I would have to look up shit about it. I would have been like, oh, is it worth my money? Even if it's on a discount? I don't know. Like I could spend this money on a Honkai Star Rail, or I could, I don't know, go and buy a sandwich instead. Maybe a sandwich is a better investment than buying this game on a discount, but since this game is free, and sandwiches are never free, then yeah, I guess this game is better than a sandwich.
How long do you think you need? According to
That's the official review of this game. This game is better than a sandwich. But it also depends on what kind of sandwich. I mean, fucking shit. If I had some sandwich with some turkey slices on it, or even better. Actually, nah, I usually eat fucking turkey slices on my sandwich. Some fucking grilled cheese, maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know what kind of cheese. Like, moldy cheese? Fuck yeah. I mean those like edible moldy cheese. I actually really like it. How long do you think you need?
I know, Silverwolf.
I forgot that there's voice acting. I was about to read her dialogue.
I must leave now. Don't worry, someone will come and find you very soon.
I like how they all call her by her full nickname. I know, Silverwolf 2003. Farewell. I love you.
When you have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Choices? Guess we're through with the tutorial. Now we're gonna be plopped into the real world of the game. Probably gonna see a bunch of players or some shit.
Sent out from the space station?
Who cares? They're here and alive. Do they look like a mannequin to you?
Weak heartbeat and pulse. March, you better do CPR.
Huh? I've never done it before. Don Hung, you do it. Wait,
Don't fucking touch me. Creepy ass fucking molesting piece of shit. Nice, I almost got molested.
Right? Can you hear me? Do you remember your name?
First I get touched by a little coffee, now this guy's trying to molest me. No, I don't remember a thing.
This isn't good.
I remember that
Can you try harder?
I got something pushed into my chest by a cute girl. My name is OrosZ. You know what? I have a...
Nice to meet you.
Sometimes when I play games where you get to make your own characters,
And this is March 7th.
usually her name is March 7th? Why? Fucking what kind of a name is that? You know what it reminds me of? That was a Adventure Time episode. There was an Adventure Time episode where Jake met a bear, and the bear told him that his name is 1018 or 118 or something like that. Like his name is just a number, but it turns out he just read his name upside down, and his name was really Bill, or something like that. I don't know. It was pretty pretty funny. I think his name was like 7718 or something like that, and upside down it's just Bill. Kind of reminds me of that first murder in Danganronpa. That was so fucking stupid. Why is her name March 7 though?
This space station.
Yeah, usually when I play fantasy RPGs where you get to make your own characters, such as my recent Let's Plays of Skyrim or my recent Let's Plays of Monster Hunter, I play as a guy named GZB. I always play as the same character, but only when I'm playing a fantasy RPG where you get to make your own character. Whenever I play a futuristic game where you get to make your own character, I usually play as a character named Jimmy Bob. I played as him in Cyberpunk. I played as Jimmy Bob in The Outer Worlds. He didn't have as many playthroughs as GZB, but still, I did play as the same character in multiple different playthroughs on my channel. And whenever I play as an anime game, like usually it's in gameplays and such, because I never made a let's play of an anime game where you get to make your own character. I play as a character named Frank, and she's just this like tiny anime girl with white hair that just has like a fucking not giving a shit, like a tired fucking look on her face. I remember I made her as a joke that I made this cute, adorable anime girl, and I gave her a name Frank because I thought it would be funny. But then I realized that Frank can just simply be short for Francine, so I guess her real name is Francine, but I still call her Frank. Alright, where should we go? I like my outfit though. I like this character actually. I really like the color palette. Black, yellow, and gray. That's awesome.
Plus, that's where we parked the
Like this
Astro
character
Express.
looks like
Don't you worry.
what I actually would have made my character look like if I had any choice. So fuck it. This generic character is right up my alley. I really like her. Let's go then.
March go back together.
I like Marge. She's cute. I don't know about this guy. He tried to molest me.
Arlan from the security department lost contact in the vicinity. I need to find him first.
Oh, all right. You stay safe.
His name is Dan Heng. Sounds more Chinese than Japanese. Because no one in this game sounds Japanese so far. But yeah, this game is a Chinese game, keep in mind. Even though it has that anime aesthetic, so you'd think it's a Japanese game. It ain't. It's Chinese. And you know what? All power to these Eastern video game developers, because they're definitely putting out much better shit than Western video game developers nowadays.
The Legion are rampaging through the
Even
space
all these
station
gacha
like a
games
pack
are
of wolves.
still not as fucking horrendous
Only a
as
walk in the park.
a lot of fucking online games from the West. Though I still don't really like exactly everything
Just
about
a
them, but
suggestion, though. You're safe as long as you stick with me.
I think it would be nice if, I don't know, Western developers took a fucking notice of what the Eastern ones are doing and kind of took some maybe inspiration. Then we could have possibly like a best of both worlds type of situation. Oh, now I get to like, you know, probably change my equipment and shit. Detailed information about the character can be viewed on the character screen. Each character has their own types. OrosZ has a physical type. Yeah, she sure looks physical. And I do seem to have some kind of a not giving a shit attitude. Yeah, a not shitting attitude, that's what I said. Alright, I'll be honest with you, I don't really know. Oh, look, I can change her cutesy outfits. Oh. I appear to not have any other outfits. Information. Yeah, let me see her information. A girl who once slumbered in eternal ice and knows nothing about her past. Same as me. To find out the truth about her origin, she decided to travel with the Astral Express. Must be that train from the beginning. I like how she has a camera with her. That's funny, like she's a tourist or something. As of right now, she has prepared about 67 different versions of her life story for herself. She seems fun. I guess this game is one of those games where you use cards. You know, there's a lot of games where like these like skill cards and stuff like that. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of that, if I'm being honest. Oh, okay. I can't level up. Seems like... Can I not level up anybody? Not even her? Nope. Does my character have any information about her? A girl who boarded the Astral Express. She chose to travel with the Astral Express to eliminate the danger posed by the Stellaron. Stellaron must be some kind of evil force. Probably what created those creatures we fought earlier. And I could play as March 7th. I think it's a fucking hilarious name. March 7th? Can I get a panty shot? Fuck yeah. My character's way better. She's got better underwear too. Space Anchor. Do I really feel like keep playing? This game has gotten quite long. I've been playing it for 40-something minutes. I'm using a baseball bat as a weapon? That's awesome. Is that a baseball bat? Kind of looks like a baseball bat. What is she using as a weapon? A bow. Yeah, it is a baseball bat. Look at that icon on the bottom. My default weapon's a fucking baseball bat. I like that. like when you play GTA and you find a baseball bat or the game just usually gives you a baseball bat. I like this character, but yeah, I like this game a lot. I certainly would have played more of it if I didn't get other games to play, like Metal Gear Solid 2 recently. And yeah, I really fucking like it. I pretty much like every single one of those Hoyoverse games that I've played so far on this channel. Even though, I do hear how the game kind of gets a little grindy later, but like, you get a free game that's like really awesome to play, and like if you're into JRPGs, you should definitely give this game a try. Not sure what like happens later in the game, like whether, I don't know, you run into some kind of a fucked up paywall, like the game tells you like, oh, go to this place, and all the enemies are like 10 level higher than you, and you either grind for a month or something, or you just simply pay or whatever. I don't know if that happens. Something a little bit less drastic happened to me in Genshin Impact, where I ran into like a difficulty spike and I kind of started to get sick of the game. But yeah, I ain't gonna play any more of it, but it seems like we're still following the main story.
Herta's collection. I really don't get why she'd go out of her way to collect them and then leave them here to gather dust.
Yeah, I ain't playing anymore. I'm not changing my mind about that. Yeah, I like it. I don't know. I was a bit pissed off at the beginning of this video because of just how much space I had to sacrifice for this fucking game. But the game is certainly fucking awesome. I bet most of these... I bet most of this space is taken up by all the different characters that are probably in the game. But yeah, this game's awesome. I love this game. See you fellas in the next episode. Bye.